This is terrible.
This is terrible.
This is terrible.
With her long black hair and a short red dress, she put a spell on me. And my answer was yes. Go ahead, eat your last meal. 'Cause tonight we're gonna seal the deal. Seal the deal, cry out in the night. Seal the deal, feel the devil's bite. Seal the deal. Seal the deal. The deal is done, and the bell has
Quite literally an overnight sensation, This Is Terrible skyrocketed to success in early 2011 after the release of their debut album, What Were We Thinking? After exploding onto the St. John's music scene, it quickly became obvious that even the raging waves of the North Atlantic were not strong enough to keep their powerful brand of no-holds-barred rock contained to the island of Newfoundland.
The energy, you could feel it, right? This is their debut on the scene, and I could feel it in my heart, like every word they said connected with not just my mind, but my soul.
I really connected with their lyrics, like the song Punch Your Dad. Sometimes I wanted to punch my dad. And you know, I'd never say that, but they were saying it.
Punch my dad! Punch your dad! Everybody, punch your dad!
Yes, their deep and insightful lyrics mixed with their signature brand of experimental rock was a recipe for success, and after signing to COD Records later that year, This Is Terrible embarked on what would be their first of many global tours.
Just got off the plane in beautiful Rio de Janeiro. We going to space, bitches!
What's up, guys? We just landed in London, New York City.
What up, France?
Just rolled into Cape Canaveral. This is Terrible live at NASA.
It was crazy, you know, we were in a different city every night. We were signing autographs, appearing on late night talk shows. We couldn't believe it.
The band had become an international sensation, and after returning home from their world tour, they got to work on their second album, I'm Standing on the Edge of the Darkness. They released album after album after album, even collaborating with artists such as King Jizzy.
It's King Jizzy, Jizz with me. Everyone in Jizz City, let's get Jizzy.
But by their sixth album, the band had felt that their trademark brand of Melt Your Face Off rock had grown stale, and opted to try something different.
Yo, we saw, Jesus Christ Superstar, and we thought, if Jesus could do this shit, so could we.
And that's when we came up with Gravy the Musical.
Gravy the Musical was This Is Terrible's attempt at a rock opera, and in summer 2017 they took the show on tour. It was a disaster.
We lost about $75 million, so it could have gone better.
The band tried to recoup their losses, but by their final album Coingroin, they had resorted to paid advertisements and product placement.
I don't think the product placement is really that noticeable. I think those are good, solid songs with a lot of integrity.
Welcome to Traders.
What would you trade your life for? That's why we invented Febreze Next. Scents and odors say goodbye.
Adding to the band's stresses, members kept tragically dropping dead.
You'd think it'd be from all the drugs and partying, but a lot of the band members got murdered. We lost 27 band members. They got murdered. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. People started getting murdered all of a sudden, but I don't think there's anything suspicious about it, to be completely honest with you.
Tensions within the band had reached a boiling point.
It's always about the money. That's the only thing it's about. Money.
Fuck this building.
God
shit.
Damn it. I'm out of here.
A few weeks later, the band broke up.
Ever since the band broke up, we've been spending a lot of time with dogs.
So we wanted to raise money for dog awareness. We started our own charity, Randy in Paris for Dog Awareness, and I think we want to get the band back together to record a new song to raise money.
The first member to recruit would be the Whistler, who moved to Hollywood and had a successful career as an additional whistle recording artist.
The killer was whistling too. It went like this.
Whistler, I need you.
Tom, what are you doing here?
I'm getting the band back together.
Man, I don't know. I've got a really good thing going here in Hollywood.
But we're gonna write a song for dog awareness.
For dogs? I'll do anything for dogs.
The next member to track down would be Gary Goodlooking, who grew tired of normal life and decided to live in a simulation instead.
Hey, are you Gary Goodlooking? Gary Goodlooking? No one's called me that for years. Listen, man, we're getting the band back together. Are you in? I don't know, man. I've built a good life for myself here. But we're going to write a song for dog awareness. All right. Let's give it a shot.
The next member would be harder to find. After the band's demise, their songwriter and bass player Law The abandoned modern society and moved into the woods.
Rumor has it that he's around here somewhere, just in the wild. Hey! Oh! Hey, you! We've been looking everywhere for you, man.
You didn't give me any money for this? A couple dollars for the song.
We're getting the band back together, man.
Gary Grossman.
Yes, Gary's coming, man. He agreed to it.
After leaving This Is Terrible, Gary Grossman launched his solo career and quickly became one of the highest grossing artists of all time.
Randy, no, I'm not coming back. Do you know how rich I am?
But it's for charity, man.
Do you know how rich I am, Randy? Get out of here! Don't look at me like that.
In the spring of 2019, the band returned to 69 Studios to take another stab at their government-regulated brand of ham slappin' rock.
It's so great we got the band back together.
Except for Gary Grossman.
Yo, you think I'd let you boys down?
Gary, you son of a bitch.
El Family. Back in the studio, boys. Cheese run, let's go.
Yo, how we feeling?
This one goes out to the boys.
My boys.
You hear me? Tonight is going to be fucking huge.
Before the going